This video is sponsored by HP and Intel. What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and it has been a while since we've done a backpack video. So here is the third installment of a minimalist backpack setup. Now, this backpack is the In-Case City backpack. I believe that's the name. And I love this thing. It's a great backpack that could also be used as a gadget backpack, one that you put a ton of tech inside of like I like to do, but it works really well as a minimalist backpack as well. You can see, you can't really tell there are a ton of pockets or anything. It has a pretty clean, minimal design. And this is actually a pretty solid, I think 15.6 inch laptop backpack. And you guys can see for yourself, it's a good looking backpack. Now, it's made by In-Case, which is one of my favorite backpack manufacturers, so the quality is absolutely there. It looks really good, made of great materials, so you can depend on this to last you for a long time. And I think we're gonna go about this video in the reverse order of how we usually do things and bring out the laptop first. Since we don't have a ton of tech in here that stands alone, they all have a lot of synergy with this guy, the HP Envy X360. And of course, this guy is powered by Intel's 10th generation Core i7 processor, so you know it's gonna be able to handle a lot. But this is actually a really dope laptop because not only is it a powerful laptop with Intel's latest processor, 16 gigs of Optane memory, which makes programs open up a bit faster the more you use them. It kind of learns your habits, but you can also change up the way you use it. So if you want to flip it over and turn it into a tablet, you'll be able to do that. But when you're in laptop mode, this thing also has some pretty cool features. It has a fingerprint scanner so that if you want to get into the laptop, it actually is really quick and simple. Bam, I'm in. And you've got this little switch over here on the side so you can disable the camera. You guys can see the icon going on and off. So you have access to that in case you don't want any prying eyes. You have full control of that. And you also have this beautiful 1080p display, which looks really good, gets plenty bright, and the colors look great. So visually, you won't have a problem. And you also have great speakers. You guys can see this big speaker grill over here. This is for the Bang & Olufsen speakers that are built inside of it. And for a minimalist backpack, this kind of laptop works really well because it still has all the ports that you'd come to expect. You got two USB Type A ports. You even have a USB-C port over here, HDMI, and of course your power, with an SD card slot and headphone jack. So if you guys are interested, I'll have links down below in the description to the HP Envy X360. It is definitely worth checking out. But let's take a look at what else we have to go along with this guy. So we're gonna have the laptop over here. We've got our awesome backpack, and we'll start off with the front compartment. So the very first one, you guys can see right here, I don't know, Jay, can you get this? We'll throw some B-roll up here anyway if we can't, but you got lots of space, lots of compartments and things to place things into. But what we've got over here is this tiny little guy from UrAvgPower. Now this little thing is our solid state storage. So if you wanna have extra storage not on the actual laptop, you can take this little guy around. This thing is super flat. It kind of reminds me of like a Kit Kat, but this thing has about 500 gigs on it. And I believe they offer even 1 terabyte options. So you can get a lot of storage on something that can even fit in your wallet. It is a nice form factor, and it uses USB Type-C, which matches up with the USB Type-C port that we have over here. But even if this thing didn't have a USB Type-C port, it comes with cables for regular USB ports as well. So if you're looking for a fast, low-key storage option that's an SSD, UrAvgPower has a pretty good solution here considering how tiny this is. So definitely worth checking out, and it works really, really well with the whole minimalist theme that we're going for here, since it doesn't have like a huge footprint. We'll put that over here as well. And let's see, we'll go on to the next compartment. One thing that's nice is that it also has a spot up here. If you have anything that's like fragile, maybe glasses, I would put something like my Switch inside of here, I'm not gonna lie to you. But it is a really nice fuzzy compartment to keep anything that's fragile safe. And inside the next spot, a little notebook for jotting down ideas. You guys know me, I can't get rid of the pen and paper. You always gotta have something like this nearby. And I make sure I have one in teal. And next to that is a mouse that's been getting a lot of attention over the past few months. This is the Logitech MX Master 3. And this is one of Logitech's best in the MX line. I personally really love what they did with this one. I like it more than the previous version. The ergonomics are absolutely there. It feels good in the hand, and it just has all of the buttons that you'd come to expect. Lots of different customization options. So if you're gonna make the plunge and invest in a really good mouse, I highly recommend this one. Feels great, lots of customization options, side scroll wheel. I can just go on and on about this, but I definitely think if you pick it up, you'll enjoy it. You'll be pretty happy with this. So the MX Master 3, definitely a good option, works kind of well with what we've got going on over here. And I wanna bring it back to the bag again really quick. You guys can see even under those two pouches, there's one pouch behind them and a couple more under. So you get lots of space here. Even if you're not trying to do the whole minimalist thing, this backpack, like I said, can hold a lot, so you can put more inside. But what we've got over here is this guy. This is from Fuel. This is a pouch for your accessories. So if you wanted to put something like your SSD inside of here, I have the cables for the SSD in here. You guys can see them right here. Now this is just something to organize the loose tech that you keep around. If you want them to all be in a secure spot, you can put them inside of this guy. I think it only costs about 25 bucks, which I think is really worth it because the quality of this bag is one of the best that I've ever seen for a tech organizer or something like this, besides the Peak Design travel pouch. That one's really good too, but it's a lot bigger. This one's pretty flat, still holds a solid amount of stuff. You got a few zippers over here, pouches. You got these straps that you can expand. So this is really good. And it's actually holding the portable charger that I like to take around. This one is also by UrAvgPower. Now this thing is actually really cool. It has a 20,000 milliamp hour capacity, but one thing that's great about it is that it's USB PD, so that means you'll be able to fast charge things like an iPhone or a Galaxy Note 10, whatever it may be, this thing is going to be able to fast charge for you. But what's nice about this is that if you carry around a specific cable, something to match your phone, you can charge it with that cable. So this thing can be charged with a micro USB cable, a USB Type-C cable, and even a lightning cable. So whatever you want to use, if you don't want to carry around too many cables, doesn't matter, you can charge it with anything. And one key feature that I love with certain portable chargers is having a display that lets you know just how much juice you've got left. This one says 56%, so you know exactly when you'll need to charge it. And UrAvgPower did an awesome job with it. I like this a lot, and honestly, it can be used by pretty much anyone. So that's what I keep inside of this guy right here. But overall, this is a really, really good case. And you even have a little pouch in the back. You can do tons of stuff with this. If you guys have never seen my tech survival kits, where it's pretty much something like this that has a ton of accessories inside of it, I'll have a couple of them linked down below in the description so you guys can get an idea of how to make your own tech kit. This way you don't have to worry about missing out on anything when you're out and about. So besides that, I think we got it, right? That's it, Jay?
Yeah.
No, I lie. We got some other stuff. I almost forgot. You almost forgot, Jay. So we actually have some pouches on the sides. So you've got two zippers that you can access. And over here, you guys thought I was gonna forget about audio, huh? Nah. So over here we have a very, very minimalist pair of earbuds. These are the Galaxy Buds. Now, these are colored by Colorware, and you guys can see they look better than, I don't care, any Galaxy Buds that are out right now. I chose the colors myself, so I think they look really, really good. These are really nice low-key earbuds, which I love. I think these sound really good. The mic performance, not that great. Mic quality isn't the best for these at all, but these do look good. They sound great. It's easy to pair with any device. You kind of just open it up, it'll pair automatically. So I think that this is a really solid earbud, and they're not really expensive at all. I think the retail price is $120, and I'm sure they're on sale for less. So these are really, really good options if you want that nice low-key look. Kind of keep everything simple with what we're doing over here. Nice, simple look. The Galaxy Buds absolutely crushing that department. So that's what we got over here. But last and absolutely not least, we have our microfiber. You thought I was gonna forget, but I didn't. You need it. You need to keep your tech clean, look at this. See, the display on this got some fingerprints already. What do? You know what we do. You grab this guy and you clean it up. You got to, you just got to. But anyway, what's nice about this microfiber, not only is it a big cloth, but this thing actually houses a little spray to make sure your devices stay clean. So you got your cloth and you even got some solution to go along with it. Make sure your devices stay clean. You don't have to use any water or anything like that. Just use this, you got the perfect combo. Keep everything nice and pristine. You gotta have it, guys. I've been saying this thing for years. But that's pretty much what we've got over here, guys. This is, like I said, a minimalist backpack setup. This is pretty much the essentials of everything you need if you wanna go out and about, get some work done, do whatever you need to do. But if you guys wanna see my next Gadget backpack video, which has actually been pretty crazy, the stuff that I've been carrying around with me lately. If you're interested in that, let me know with a comment down below. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace. Dang, it got dark.